You're watching Theme Park Worldwide, where it's time for our second vlog from the Halloween spooky season. Woo! Hey! Where are we tonight, Charlotte?
So we're at SeaWorld for Howl-O-Scream.
This is a brand new event that only started last year and we've never been to before. Now we've got 5 different haunted houses to experience tonight, and along with that there's a whopping 7 scare zones.
There is, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, along with that there's 3 shows, there's themed food and bars throughout the event, and we're looking forward to seeing what this is like.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, we did Halloween Horror Nights down at Universal last week. We've done Howl-O-Scream before down at Busch Gardens, so let's try out SeaWorld this year and see what it's like.
Exactly.
And this is Charlotte's first ever Howl-O-Scream.
Yay!
So come and join us. Obviously we're going to be filming throughout all the different scare zones and sharing our reviews from the houses as well. Here's a map then of the 2022 SeaWorld Howl-O-Scream event. And yeah, as you can see, you've got all of the scare zones, shows and haunted houses listed there. And there's a map of the event itself. Yeah, it takes over a lot of the park, but not all of it. There's also selected rides open as well, including Manta, along with that Mako and Icebreaker down there as well. Infinity Falls open, Rapids ride if you want to get soaked tonight. So we're making our way down to our first haunted house, and this is Terrors of the Deep just here, one of the scare zones. Oh, hello. Obviously we'll go through them at night, but yeah, just thought we'd show you this on the way down. Some great theming around. This is cool, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Coming for you there, Charlotte. Lots of lots of performers. We've got this scare zone to ourselves. Guys, different to Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, maybe later. Yeah. This is really creepy, like walking down here. Hey, and it's just us. Impressed with the first scare zone there. Lots of actors, and there was yeah, lots of action going on.
Fishman.
Hey, that's what you said, Fishman. You liked him. Here we go, time for house number 1 of 5. Like I say, we can't film in these, but we've got all the scare zones that we can show you. But yeah, we're gonna head into Dead Vine's Root of All Evil. Let's see what this is like. Well, we just come out of Dead Vines, and I've got to say, what a way to start the night.
I actually really enjoyed that, to be honest.
We started off in a greenhouse, lots of vines hanging down, fantastic costumes, and then we made our way through, and there was all sorts hanging down throughout the maze.
Yeah, there was a lot of theming in there, which was good.
Yeah, it was great. It was kind of like an overgrown garden, a bit like a jungle in some areas, and we had a brilliant scare from a bushman.
Yeah, there was like a man lying on the floor dressed as like a shrub, and then he went, "Ugh."
And it was blended into all the theming.
Really
that got us both there. I've got to say, what I like about the houses here so far from what we've seen is that the scares are very different to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, you don't get like the loud sound effects.
Yeah, no sound effects, and literally you just get some more genuine scares, which I do really like. A bit more like what you get at Alton Towers back in the UK. Yeah, fantastic. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Good way to start the night. A good 7 out of 10 from me.
I'm giving it a 7 too.
There you go, good solid review to start our night. It wasn't the longest, only about 3 minutes or so.
Not too long.
However, we did go through just us 2.
We did, which was good.
It seems like the houses here, you go through in your own party, which is awesome. Up next then, it's time for Captain's Revenge, Drowned in Darkness. I've got to say, I do like the signage that they put out just here. Great to see, and yeah, we'll go and see what exactly this maze has got in store for us.
I don't like the word drowned in darkness.
Oh, I know, yeah, that's not your sort of thing, is it? I tell you what though, it is very quiet this event. Like, look at this. Hopefully the atmosphere will pick up a bit later. The zones look really good though, so I can't wait for those. Well, we just come out of Captain's Revenge, and I've got to say, that was another beautifully themed house there.
The theming in there was so good, and it was quite a long one, this one was.
It was. It started off with a facade going onto a boat, and yeah, we kind of started off with some caves when we got inside.
Yes, we did.
To build the ambience. What I love about these houses is there's so much hanging down, like cloths and vines.
There's always something.
Yeah, there's something in front of you. You're having to physically move a lot of things to see, which adds to the fear factor. And then going through the house, it was literally like we're walking around a pirate ship.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, like a big galleon ship. Some brilliant scares in there from me. All round scares. There were some drop down windows in there.
There was a lady in there who got a really good scare because she'd got such a good voice for an actor. It was brilliant.
Oh, absolutely amazing. Yeah, it came from the side. I've got to say, they're not short on actors in these houses. There's a lot in there, and like I say, the scares are a lot less predictable than Halloween Horror Nights. You're never going to beat the theming of the houses down there at Universal, but the atmosphere in these is really nice.
Really, really
we've had some good scares tonight. I've had a few jumps already, which is really good. And obviously we've only done, what, 2 houses?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Which is brilliant. But yeah, onwards and upwards. Let's see what else we've got in store tonight. 3 more houses, loads of scare zones, and this looks good just behind us. So I think we'll have a little walk through here now. Well, I think for me, I'm going to have to give that an 8 out of 10 because, yeah, I enjoyed that even more, the length of it as well, which was good.
An 8.5.
Oh, getting the old 0.5s on the go tonight. Here we go, down into Deadly Ambush now. Obviously, scare zones are always better when it gets dark. But yeah, we're getting there now. The event actually starts at 7 o'clock and runs through until midnight. So yeah, we've got 5 hours of spooks and quite a few people coming in now, actually, which is good. Should add to the atmosphere. Yeah, this is another one of the scare zones, Deadly Ambush. Some great props around and a good atmosphere, lots of great lighting and audio throughout the park. Something we just want to mention about this event is the baggage policy for those of you if you are coming.
Yeah, there's a lot. These are like the bags and stuff that you can't bring in. It has to be 8 by 5, but you can't bring like family packs, you can't bring backpacks, purses, stuff like that. So be wary if you are coming with bags.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to get here, especially if you come on public transport and then not be able to bring in a certain size bag. Now you might be thinking, hang on a minute, how come you've got big bags? Well, that's because, whoa, that's because we've been here all day.
Yeah, because we've been on park today, we was able to get a wristband to keep our bags in.
A bit like a stay and scream. I'm just looking, that's a little toilet there behind you. There you go, this is like a little camping toilet. This is cool, I like this. It's like actually the people who've gone camping, isn't it? That is the theme of it. Yeah, and have been ambushed when they've been out camping, which is cool. I think there's an RV park up down here actually.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is quite a long scare zone. I love seeing the zones because obviously we have some great scare mazes back in the UK. What we don't have is park-wide atmosphere and scare zones. So far, I'm feeling like this is really good. I'm enjoying it. Here he is. He's got his big axe there.
Okay, how about scratch? Come on, we'll take care of it really quick.
Oh! Got the old chainsaws on the go down here. Whoa! I love it. Can't be the smell of a good chainsaw. Oh, this is atmospheric. And yeah, obviously you got selected rides open as well for this, which is cool. Oh! Oh, that's cool. All the sparks coming there. Oh, I love this. Oh! Coming from every angle. Oh, this is cool. Very theatrical. Seems like a nice place to camp out just by the water here. Oh, brilliant. Look at that sky tonight as well. It's the perfect evening for it. Oh, there was a brilliant atmosphere in that scare zone. Can't wait to see that in the dark. And yeah, we're heading into our 3rd house now, Beneath the Ice. And yeah, this got a bit of a queue. Like I say, you do go in your own party usually, so we'll see how this goes with it being busier. Looking forward to this, seeing what it's like. Yeah, it looks like it's in the former Wild Arctic building. Used to be a dark ride down in here. Well, we waited about 15 minutes there for Beneath the Ice, and that was definitely the longest one that we've done so far. Probably about 8 minutes or so in length, I'd say.
It was really long, but it was a bit mixed match on the theming.
Yeah, we weren't too sure what it was themed to initially. I think it was some sort of research facility gone wrong.
I'm really not sure.
You know, at points it looks a little bit like a hospital and a prison in some areas. However, I think it was supposed to be like this research centre where the stuff's going on and it's all going a bit wrong because there was like desks and all that kind of stuff in there. I was trying to look at all the theming on the walls because there was a lot to see in there.
There was loads going on, but I'm just not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the theme. I think, you know, I like the length of it. There was some bigger scale theming in there because of the area that it used.
Yeah, was good.
Yeah, with it being Wild Arctic's building, you can actually see on the floor where the loading area used to be. I don't know if you noticed that.
I couldn't remember.
So yeah, if you're going through there, remember the ride, you can see that. But it was good. I'd say it was my least favourite because I didn't really know the theme that much.
I completely agree.
However, you know, I'm going to give it a good 5 out of 10 from me on that one.
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10.
Hopefully we'll get another go through there later, but yeah, it was my weakest even though it was the longest there. The theme was a bit inconsistent. It needed a bit more storytelling.
Definitely.
Next up then, it's time for Siren of the Seas, and I really like the logo and branding for this. Looks like we're going on a cruise ship, Charlotte.
Lovely. voyage.
Bon voyage, there we go. I'm looking forward to giving this a go. So yeah, we'll go and see what this is like, and we'll see when we come out and give you a bit of a review. Well, we just come out of Siren of the Seas, and yeah, we waited about 30 minutes for that one. Whoa, fire effect going off just there. So that was going round a big cruise ship, and that was definitely the best themed one so far in my opinion.
It wasn't very scary though, I don't think.
No, there was a lot to look at in there. It was like a cruise ship taken over by giant bugs mainly.
Yeah, there was like cockroaches and stuff.
Bed bugs on the walls, all sorts going on. And yeah, you kind of went through a sauna, which was really cool, but there was not really any jump scares at all in there.
No, I didn't get anything in there.
It was more theatrical, with the actors giving a bit of storyline as you went through. I enjoyed it, however, it wasn't really scary, that one.
I completely agree.
For me, I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10 because I thought the theming was great in there.
I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10.
Oh, a low score for Charlotte. But no, I did really appreciate the theme, something a bit different, a big cruise ship. I just wish they'd implemented that element a little bit more with some of the lighting effects and stuff in there. But no, it was worth going in. It's always nice doing a new event. Whoa, there we go, look at that, some awesome fire effects down here at the main entrance. So yeah, like we said earlier on, we stayed in like a stay and scream area. But this is the main way coming in with the fire effects and the awesome lights there as well. Whoa, look at this. So this is actually the first scare zone you see when you walk into the event. Sea of Fear. Look at this, all the fire effects up there. Oh, this is Halloween. Got the Howl-O-Scream photo opportunity just over there as well. Awesome atmosphere here at the entrance, and you've got the bar just over here as well with some great photo opportunities. There we go, look at this. We've got some acts going on just over here as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, really good atmosphere now. Got much busier than earlier on. That's the thing, obviously people tend to come a bit later to the events. And yeah, that little nightclub down there was good fun. Lots going on, some interesting acts in there.
Very interesting.
But yeah, I think the atmosphere is a lot better now. Good to see lots of lighting around the park. Oh, look at this, very atmospheric. Even just this pathway here that you walk through, which is really cool. Into another scare zone then now, Frozen Terror. Oh, look at Icebreaker just there. This is cool. Alive in the ice. Oh. Whoa! Love scare zones. I wish we had more of them back home. Oh, he is terrifying. You got some really good mannequins in this scare zone as well. They look real. Great photo opportunities. Make our way. Oh, underneath Icebreaker just here. I feel spooky tonight. Very atmospheric. Oh, scraping the spadle on the floor. Lots to look at in the scare zones, which is fantastic, including some really big set pieces. And yeah, some great scares as well, which is really good. And yeah, I'm loving the fact how they're using the fountain package here on the lake as well. All lit up in red. It's very spooky. Oh, I'm so sad that I didn't have the camera rolling there. We're back in Deadly Ambush at night. We just had our best scare of Halloween. This guy came right down with these things on his knees and literally slid across the floor. Absolutely amazing that. Came from a bush, which was pretty awesome. Oh, these scare zones, so good. Oh, I can't help you this time. Oh, oh, it's full on. Time to enter another scare zone now. It's Witchcraft Bio. I sense a bit of witchcraft going on around here. Oh, hello. It's really really dark and really atmospheric around here by Infinity Falls. Oh, she got some skulls on her there. Join us, that's the Smiler, isn't it? Beware of the alligator. Run! Run! Lots of smoke effects around the park. Lots of atmospheric lighting. It's a win from me. I'm really enjoying it so far. Really picked up with this awesome atmosphere. Here a chainsaw down here. Oh, what are you thinking, Charlotte?
Oh, it's scary.
Really atmospheric. And what we have to see now, Charlotte?
The monster stomp.
Yeah, in Slasher Alley. So this is like the main show they've got here. Yeah, definitely. We'll have to watch it. I'm really excited to see it. Here we go then. So we'll see what this is like. Monster Stomp. We will see you when we come out. And of course, if we can film, I'll put in some highlights for you.
Monster starts landing.
It's not safe.
You there? Jack the Ripper murders again. I'm gonna fall apart. I'm just a sucker for pain.
From Monster Stomp, a 30-minute production that was absolutely brilliant. It was loosely themed around Jack the Ripper, which I thought was very different to what I was expecting.
It was very different.
I really liked the skeletons in there.
Oh, they was really cool.
Like using the UV lights with the skeleton dancing, I thought that was great. The guys with the knives, that was something a bit different.
Good, yeah.
Never seen anything like that before.
No, I've never seen anything.
And overall, it was a great show. Had some evanescence in there, great costumes, some fantastic theming. Overall, a brilliant production, much better than what I was expecting actually. I just overall really enjoyed it.
I mean, I think it was okay, but there was a few things in there that didn't really make sense.
Yeah, I think, you know, it was very loosely Jack the Ripper themed. It wasn't massive on Jack the Ripper.
No, it wasn't, no.
However, yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was very Halloweeny, and the cast did a great job. Some nice singing. It was very much a vocal show throughout, wasn't it? But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was much better than I was expecting that. It was indeed. Here we go, so some drinks around the park as well. There you go, you can get some blood shots just there. Of course, you got Mako that's home tonight. We'll definitely get a ride in on there later on. We've still got another house to get in, some more scare zones. And yeah, there's only 2 hours left of the event. You know, it's actually pretty busy now. It's only a 5-minute wait though for Mako, but we're not going to do it yet. We're going to go and get the final house in that we need to do. This is atmospheric. We came through here earlier on, it looks completely different now. Terrors of the Deep just here. Obviously we was in this scare zone on our own when we first came into the event. What a different atmosphere now. I like the music, it's very Jaws.
Where's Fisherman?
I don't know. Oh. I think they could do with a bit more lighting on some of the props here at the side, because we saw how nicely detailed these sets were earlier on. But you can't really see them much at night. So they could do with being lit a little bit better up. Here we go, let's come and take a little look inside this mirror over here. There we go. Anything to see? Oh, oh, hey! Into yet another scare zone now. We've not seen this one yet. It's Cargo Carnage just over here. Now this looks like pretty big scale actually. All the truss at the top there and scaffolding with the actors on. These scare zones are brilliant. I mean, this is a second year event here at SeaWorld. I really want to see more of this sort of thing back home. This is fantastic. Join us, the Smiler.
2 for 1 special.
2 for 1, oh there you go, what a bargain. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh my God. Cargo Carnage, everybody. Ah. Is that a forklift truck just over there? I think it is. Here we go then, so we've made it to Blood Beckoning, our 5th and final house to do of the night. Yeah, this is down here next to Manta, the flying coaster. We've got lots of theming in the queue line for this one, which is very cool. I've really enjoyed seeing facades at this event as well, which is great. Look at this. Themed entrance to the queue line. Yeah, this is more like what we used to back home. Massive queue for this one. Come out of Blood Beckoning, and yeah, we waited about half an hour again for that one.
Yeah, not too bad.
Very atmospheric queue line, fantastic facade, best one of the night. Lots to look at. There was an actor outside as well, and yeah, great soundtrack before we even got in. Then we went into a bookshop to start off.
Yeah, we started off in like a bookshop, but there was loads of books in there, loads of bookshelves.
Covered in blood as well. We then went outside. Quite a large section of this house was outdoors, going through like all these tents that were at the side, and that's where the theme went really weird.
Yeah, I don't really know what the theme was, to be honest.
Yeah, we then went into this other room where yeah, there was all these kind of blood-sucking like vampires around.
Train carriage and stuff.
Yeah, it was very interesting. Again, I think the theming was quite sparse and mismatched in some areas, but we did get some decent scares in there, a few jumpy areas, and yeah, I did really like the finale, which was like a bungee cord which came towards us. Yeah, we've seen a couple of those tonight, but that was really good at the end there as well. I think for me, I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10 for me in that one.
I'm going to give it a 6 as well.
A 6 from Charlotte, there we go. But yeah, it was good. It just lacks a little bit of something.
It lacked something.
Anyway, we're going to have a walk through the final scare zone now, which is just around this corner. Here's a look then at the area where Lurking in the Depths takes place. And yeah, this is one of 3 shows on offer at the event. Unfortunately, there isn't any more times for that tonight, so we're not going to be able to catch that one. We'll just start to show you where it is, down here next to the Sky Tower. Into our final scare zone of the night then now. And this is Cutthroat Cove. Pirate themed. Lots of nautical themed attractions here at this event. However, it's very atmospheric. Oh, hello. Yeah. Really atmospheric. I like the pirate ship here. And the scare zones are brilliant. I really want to see more of this kind of thing back in the UK. Oh, hello. Have you got a drink for me there?
Some rum, would you like some?
I'll have some rum, yeah. Oh! Oh, brilliant, I love it. That's the good thing about the scare zones. It's not always about getting scared. It's interactions as well, which is cool. But yeah, we are going to be able to catch the other show around the other side. Shame we're not going to be able to get that little one just, but I'm not too sure what it is. It's only in a very small outdoor venue though, that. But yeah, it's one for in the future. Got some whiskey just over here. Let's go and see her, shall we? See what she's got for us. There she is. I've come for some whiskey. No whiskey. I've come for some whiskey. No whiskey. Oh, okay. No problem. I don't think she had a clue what I was on about then.
Got her headphones in.
Oh, actually. Oh, right. Oh. Well, hang on. What's this rocked out here? Nice bag of Lays. Quite a big scare zone. This stretches all around this area. Icebreaker looks really good there at night, and yeah, just having a stroll back through some of the scare zones. Love the atmosphere, and we love this guy just over here. Yeah, he's brilliant. What a great actor. Well, we're starting to come towards the end of our night here at SeaWorld Howl-O-Scream. We're off to see another show now. It's Siren's Song, and this takes place just here outside the entrance to Icebreaker.
Ships to the ocean floor and devour all aboard. And it wasn't our calls that brought them to ruin. It was their screams that drew us in.
Show was even better than I was expecting. I loved how 360 it was.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, all the different stages at the side, great storyline, 15-minute show with lots of dancing and costumes, fire effects there as well. Fantastic. You know what? I'm really impressed with this event tonight.
I'm really impressed too.
Like, we didn't know what we were going to be seeing here, with it only being the second year and our first time coming, but I've really enjoyed it, especially the shows and the scare zones here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it really has been. Anyway, we're into the final 30 minutes of the night now. I'm off for a couple of re-rides on Mako in the dark.
Let's do this.
I'll get the chest mount on and we'll take you on for a POV, even though you're not going to see much. Woo! Here we go, a bit of walk on Mako, 2-train service. Woo! Look at this. Oh. Yeah, you're probably not going to see much in this POV. Well, what we will see if we turn around the other way is Spaceship Earth. There we go, somewhere over there. Wow, what a view. Look at that, maybe we're too late. Oh, there it is, there's Spaceship Earth. 3. You have to turn the opposite way, but there it is. Charlotte's getting excited, you can just see a big white ball. Here we go. Woo! Oh! Wow! Woo! Oh, that flash! Orlando! Woo! Proper night ride. Oh. You can hardly see anything, but blimey, this is so good. Woo. Oh, trim brake. Woo. What a view. Oh. Woo. Woo. Oh, Cracker looks so good there. That's not open during the event. Woo! Hey! Woo! spend the night. Fantastic. Well, we had an awesome night ride there on Mako. I tell you what, that coaster is spectacular.
Oh, it's fantastic at night.
And their re-rider policy meant we had a couple of goes round, which was great. But you know what? We've had a brilliant night here. We didn't really know what to expect coming to an event for the first time, but we've really enjoyed it.
I've actually really enjoyed it, exceeding expectations.
Yeah, definitely. We really weren't too sure how good this event was going to be. However, I've enjoyed everything that we've seen here tonight.
Agree.
I think the 7 scare zones have all been really good. I really like the one down by the lake with the big RV.
Oh, we got some good scares.
Yeah, definitely. That was my biggest scare of the night there, actually. And then along with that as well, the houses have been good fun. I'd like to see them make some improvements to the houses.
Yeah, need a little bit of work.
However, they've got a good atmosphere, which is good. We weren't going through massive conga lines, which I really liked.
Which makes it more personal.
If you are coming here to Orlando at this time of year, of course go and do Halloween Horror Nights, but give this a go as well.
I think so too.
It's a completely different style event, and in a way this feels a little bit more genuine and authentic in my opinion. Similar to more of the Halloween events we get back home.
More personal.
Yeah, definitely. It's not kind of really repetitive, you know, pressing a button for your scares. It's really nice. I've very enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been fantastic. And the entertainment, I thought the big show we saw was great. The 360 show was awesome.
I really liked that one.
And yeah, we had some friends that were here tonight, and they said the other show wasn't that good down by the Sky Tower.
I don't think we missed too much.
No, I mean I would have seen it if we could have, but squeezing everything in, shutting at midnight, it's been quite tight.
It has been, yeah.
Yeah, you know, 5 hours to get it all in, but it's been fantastic. If you haven't already, make sure you check out our vlog yesterday from SeaWorld itself. We had loads of on-ride POVs, and we got soaked.
Oh, we did.
Luckily though, dried off for tonight, which has been good. But yeah, we've still got a couple of videos left from our trip here to Florida, so make sure you stay tuned for those here on the channel. And then we're straight into Halloween back in the UK. Yay! And lots going on, so stay tuned for that. That leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you all tomorrow.